Hi.
Episode 99.
It's a lot of episodes. That's like at least 99 dick jokes.
Oh, fucking Christ. How many dick jokes? First of all, let's cheers. Or roll first. Roll.
That's a 10.
Straight. Okay.
That's a 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think you guys
all
can
right.
do a 10. It's
Let's chill.
let's chill.
Oh yeah, I didn't give it back to the house.
Wow.
Bro.
I'm speechless. That is, we're not going to tell you what it is.
Yeah, we can't tell you what this is, but we were like, we're going to spend the next couple episodes like testing out some cocktail ideas that we have. You know, maybe we'll get like 5 different cocktails throughout the episode. Brandon fucking smashed this one on his first try.
The only thing I'm going to be interested in seeing now is the ice. Changing the ice out.
Yeah.
Seeing how it develops as it sits. Because that's the thing, too, is we got to really see how that melts.
Yeah.
I think it's going to do okay. I don't think the full...
Push your mint in further now that you've tried it. It gives it like a slightly different taste. Okay. I mean, push in whatever your green leaf thing is.
That green... Oh, shit, I forgot to switch to you. Yeah, that's fair.
I'm also putting the dice in my pocket.
Yes, you don't forget. Yeah, you're just saying...
Yeah, I'm going to the Ohio Ren Fair this weekend. And we're going to potentially play some Dungeons and Daddies. So it'll be pretty cool because I haven't played with DeAndre in a little while.
Yeah.
We're going to the Renaissance Fair and then probably playing like that Saturday night.
That's
cool. We're all
that's
going
cool
to be in Ren Fair garb and shit. Like
Melissa was literally just saying, she was like, I really want to do a D&D. I think after hearing us talk about it, she was just like, God damn it. It just sounds like all kinds of dumb fun. And I'm excited to get her into it when we finally get that. I think we should make it a goal by the end of this year to run a test campaign.
Yep.
In the sense of like we set it up in the basement and we film it. We do our best to film it. We do have the power things now. Mm-hmm. The only thing I can think of is we might need to borrow a 4th cam just simply for...
Well, it depends on the layout of how we do the table. I honestly, if you look at Critical Role, they have 3 cameras.
Okay.
One on the DM, and then...
One on each side of the group.
So they have a wider table, and then the cameras are in the middle. So it's 3 people, and then the DM. And then they have actually fit like 4 people on each side as well, too. But...
to me that sounds good. I just imagine like in my eyes when we're doing it, it's going to be like if we're looking at this table, one of each of us is going to be on the ends, and then we'll have 2 guests. So that way we have one on the Dungeon Master, one on each side, and then we have one for the other one for the other person. So we can.
That's the way I was imagining it too. But like, it's our first campaign. Like, even when we do the one that we actually want to release, maybe the tester will come out well. You fucking smashed it out of the park with this. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
We can make do with the 3 that we have.
I think so.
For the time being. The camera is tilted slightly. Is that an angle?
Yeah, a little bit. It's because that stand isn't necessarily as strong as we had hoped when we bought it.
Yeah.
These ones you can... The main cams you can tighten up to where they, they're actually taut. That one, it just kind of...
It is a little heavier on the one side, too.
Yeah, well, it's got the battery pulling it down.
Yeah. Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's cool. I think I noticed that when I made the thumbnail for...
That's why I'm always trying to
like
fuck with it.
97 or 8 or something, because I was like, whoa.
It's tilted.
Why is the... It's not centered anymore. But I was like, I don't want to fuck around and rotate it. Like, I couldn't get it right. God.
That thing really just doesn't want to stay up.
Yeah.
But, I definitely think we could do... Maybe offset it, get a different stand again. We just need to
Yeah. I just need to start working in Lansing, man. Let me go for a full fucking year.
That'd be great.
Be beautiful.
But
yeah, I do like the idea of us doing a campaign. And
nothing crazy. Maybe like a, literally like, see, in my eyes, I'm thinking nothing more than like, honestly, a couple combats, nothing crazy.
What if we just get, it's a tester, so let's just get a pre-written campaign. Like, I know we want to write our own campaign and build a lore and a story and everything, but like,
see, goddamn, I went back to the old camera switch setup. No, I guess that's not a bad idea. I guess just to me, the only thing that I think what we're really actually needing practice with is developing monsters. So in our tester campaign, we'll really be able to see, like, if we build it this way, it's not going to be too strong. Granted, we can definitely get help with the test. Obviously, the first one, we can probably have someone that can, hit up, like, I don't know, Mark or Ian, one of the two of them, and just be like, hey, this is kind of our idea. Real simple gist of it. These are the monsters we plan for them to fight. Is that going to be too much,
Yeah. But for the first tester, just for like camera angles and stuff, so we don't have to spend a whole lot of time like with a session 0 and fucking all that. We can be like, hey, it's also whichever one of us DMs. It'd be our first time like DMing.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, hey, we're gonna run a pre-written one. There's 6 characters you can choose from. Like, here's your backstory, your abilities. This is the level you're starting out at. Then we can get Melissa in there, too, because it's like, you don't have to create a character. We have one for you.
Yeah, you're not wrong. At the very least, then we can judge based on we can judge on what they have in there and then what the monsters are and so on and so forth. I might need to scoot in a tad.
But, that said...
Oopsies.
What was that?
I don't know.
Something invisible just fell off the ball.
Well, good thing it wasn't on the camera.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah, you've talked to a few of them. So many people, when we tell them the idea of us wanting to run a campaign, they're like, dude, fuck yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Like, even when Ivy and Brennan came to pick up a kitten, like, we were talking D&D because Brennan was like, dude, I'd love to play, and so was Ivy, and I was like, yeah, like, Brandon and I actually kind of want to like DM a campaign for the channel, but I was like, I don't know, like, I feel like we could do it, but we got that stage fright. And he was like, dude, I've watched a few of the episodes, you can definitely DM a campaign by now. Like, I feel like we could.
Yeah, I definitely think we can do it, and I think we're creative enough to like think it all through and make a good one. I would like to, you know what, honestly, it's not a bad call. Just start off with one just to get it going.
Yeah, do like a pre-written one. We can honestly start doing like once a month. Be like, hey, come over, play D&D with us. Like,
in my eyes, I meant literally just like do a one and done campaign, have the group that we're coming over for on a Saturday, get pizza, get whatever, come over at like, I don't know, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. We'll have it already completely set up. Pretty much just kind of sit down, hang out, chat for a second, and then get to gaming, start playing around maybe like 4:30, 5. If they get there at 3, start at like 4.
You're talking for just the tester, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say for the actual campaign.
Hell no. We're starting the whole campaign is going to be an entire day.
Yeah, that's like an 8 to 12 hour day, and we apologize in advance.
Yeah, 100%. No, in my eyes, I mean literally just kind of like I said, like set up the characters, let them make a couple decisions. Essentially, like start like it's at a castle. They have to go and finish the castle. It's not getting to the castle.
Yeah, you're not waking up in a tavern or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much your goal is it's going to start as simple as like, here's this castle. You have a scroll with a bounty to win all the gold defeating this dragon. Something as simple as that. Nothing crazy. They only have to navigate getting to that. Try and do it in roughly 4 to 5 hours. Film it all. We can take a break halfway through. have everyone actually eat pizza, take a break, come back to it. Just do a one cool Saturday night where we play the campaign, and then we can. Who knows?
If it comes out well, we can edit it, and hey.
Well, and that's my thought too. Is then we have a chance to actually sit down and edit it,
bro. If it comes out good.
Sorry, hold on. And then the other thing is too is like if it's a really good campaign, when we're really done with it, everyone sits down at that same table and just discusses the campaign for a bonus episode. Go on.
Yes, but it won't be the first one we release.
No.
But if it's good, and say we've got 2 campaigns in,
release it.
We release it, but we call it Session 0. Because then all the D&D nerds are like, they made a fucking pun. They released a prequel. So, like, how do we figure out where it lays in there? Like, it's fucking Chapter 0. It's before the original story. And if we can find a way to tie it into our current campaign, like, thousands of years ago, some adventurers went to plunder a castle.
See, that, and that's kind of where if we did decide to do, like, there's part of me that I think would be if we set up the party that we do actually intentionally plan to film with for the tester as well, let them build their characters, and then just kind of use a basic story to test the filming on. And then we just kind of say, like, this group's they did a previous adventure. This is their very first adventure together where they, like, developed some of their levels to their skills, kind of thing. So when the first campaign starts, they aren't level 0, but they developed it in in campaign 0 is where they use that to get them to, like, level 5.
See, the way I was thinking is, like, we start them at, like, level 5 or 10. Like, 10 is actually where shit starts to pop off, so maybe start them at level 10. That way it's like they're doing the cool shit.
Yeah.
And then that Session 0, fuck it, that was 10 years ago. Like, they didn't necessarily adventure together unless they want to say, like, if me and you were playing, of course, we'd be like, yeah, after that adventure in the castle, we became bros, you know?
Well,
but
yeah.
Then there's none of that, like, awkward, like, oh, well, they went on an adventure together. Why don't they remember each other? You know? It was a fucking, it was a mercenary that I went on a fucking quest with 10 years ago. Like, yeah, I remember the quest, but I don't necessarily remember you. You know, if something cool happens in the story in the Session 0, we can be like, all right, look, we love your backstory and blah, 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 but you need to actually remember this. Like, if somebody saves somebody's life, you're going to remember that person, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, I think it'd be funny if, like, literally it just comes down to... there's only certain things that happen in that first episode that no one's going to know about. That's past history that only the characters actually remember. So it does feel authentic to, like, these guys did kind of work together. Yeah. But like you said, like, it's only, like, you're only remembering he saved you.
Yeah, you're only remembering, like, the important shit.
Yeah.
It's literally... Same thing with, like, a job, or, like, if we want to go the mercenary route, the military shit. Honestly, I only remember the people that I wanted to fucking remember. I don't remember Sergeant Fajay. I remember him. But, you know, I don't really remember him. I remember him because he had a funny name.
I guess, like, the only thing I'm trying to think of is if we do get our group together, we'll definitely have to, like... let them develop their characters, throw them in. Yeah. And then they just have, this is your characters were all desperately broke and in need of money, and they answered a bounty. Yeah,
or whatever they want to add in their backstory. Like, maybe there's someone playing a paladin, and he's like, I have to go do this for my god, or some shit, you know?
Yeah, sorry, whatever it ends up being. But, like, I think it'd be cool if we just end up doing, I like that. Like, just 10 years later, you guys kind of...
And going back to the idea for my character, remember what I said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm playing the other one.
Yeah.
Before all the shit that happens 10 years later. So when we come into Session 1, anybody that's watched the podcast right now will be like, oh, yeah, he already said he's playing somebody else. I won't fucking remember any of them. So I'll be, I'll be pretending to remember them because it's like, oh, yeah, like, yeah, I was on that adventure with you. Yeah, it totally wasn't my twin brother. Yeah.
Honestly, I think...
Or
without
I'm just
trying,
playing myself.
I was going to say, without trying to give it too much away, I almost think it'd almost be better if that character you do play is, for the new campaign, is new. Like, you're the only new character.
Yeah.
For the campaign that you're... Again, we discussed it. You're, you know...
I'm a thing.
You're a thing.
Yeah.
That does things.
I'm a god. It's a secret. We're going to have a warlock, and guess who his patron is? It's me. That would actually be sick. Like,
I mean, it's not kind of far. Oh, I mean, a little bit, but I mean, essentially, it would make sense that, like, you know what? We're just gonna work it out that whatever character you play in the original one just dies.
yeah.
You completed your adventure somehow, and he fell off a fucking cliff. It's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Right? But
he opened a black hole in a train and got ran over 37 times and then fell down a ravine. That's fucking good, dude.
Dude, it is.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised how well that just smoothly works out. Like, this is a drink Melissa would like.
Dude. I went to the, what is it, MGM? It's the one that has the virtual Top Golf.
Okay.
I went there over the weekend for my cousin Wayne's birthday, and my parents came and stuff.
Sounds like an MGM, yeah.
And you have spoiled me with these cocktails, man. Because they were like, oh, yeah, we're going to get an old fashioned. And my cousin was like, yeah, they're pretty good here. And I was like, okay. Fucking ass. Like, the only way I could make that cocktail better was I got, like, Gentleman's Jack, which was one of the more expensive whiskeys to throw in it. And even then, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to switch to beer. And then I was like, oh, I see Stella's on draft. I'll get Stella. And then they gave me a bottle. And I was like, but it's on draft. And the guy was like, yeah, we don't have draft. And I was like, what?
Then why do you have the stick? Why do you have the stick? That's such a cock tease.
That's exactly what I said.
Don't show me your stick if you don't have it.
Yeah. I'm consenting to see your stick. I want to see it.
Give me the stick.
Give me the stick.
Give us the stick.
Give me the liquid that's in it.
Give us the stick.
I want it to have a lot of head.
All the head.
Yeah.
Head is great.
Which also, now that I'm 30 years old and know beers, the head is good. All of us when we were younger, when we poured a beer, we would pour it at an angle so you don't get any head. You actually get more carbonation in there, and it's bad for your tummy. Pour your beer to have some head in it, and then maybe spin it around if you want to get rid of the carbonation. But that's all the carbonation getting out of it, and it doesn't hurt your tum-tum anymore, and then you can drink more of the beer.
Yeah, it's not a bad call. Just kind of start with at least a little bit of it. Yeah. Not a lot, but some.
I mean, don't fucking pour it to where half the fucking bottle's all head, but you know, like...
Don't aim for the base of the glass, aim for halfway up instead of the rim of the glass.
You don't have to turn it this way and pour sideways. You're actually keeping all that carbonation inside.
Is it funny that, like, I subconsciously, like, when I go to, like... Even when I go to, like, get, like, Pepsi or anything out of a fountain, I also do the, like, beer tilt.
Yeah.
And then subconsciously...
But then you tilt back to get the little bit of head at the end. Yeah, that's the way to pour it.
Yeah. See, then, like, I always also do that, and then I always look around, and I'm like, yeah, everyone knows I'm a fucking professional, motherfuckers. I'm a badass. I am so cool making sure I poured my...
Coca-Cola properly.
This Baja Blast has no fucking head on it. Woo! Fucking great. Dude, I'm
You are a fucking pro though, man. Like, legit. I was fucking telling everybody there because my dad was like, oh yeah, he drinks a lot of cocktails now, so he knows what's up. And I took a sip of that and I was like, this sucks. My mom was like, it's okay, it's not my best. And I was like, no, this sucks. I was like, what do they use? Like, this is just awful.
I will say that is the one thing about making cocktails at home.
Yeah.
Is it's way more affordable to use good whiskey.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I was like, we use, like, top shelf shit. Like, you know,
Well, it was not even super. It's not even top shelf.
it's like middle class.
It's middle. Yeah. It's middle of the line, and 90% of the time, it's. I mean, I definitely have some like good bottles down there. Quite a few $60 plus bottles, but most of the time when I'm making them, like I will say that the whiskey that is in this drink is Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, for a reason.
For reasons.
Yeah,
but I most of the time is just like it's Maker's Mark. It's Rittenhouse.
Which there was Maker's Mark in the old fashioned. That's why, because he was like, "Hey, it's Maker's Mark. Is that okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine."
Yeah, that's usually.
It tasted awful. Like something was wrong.
Did they do simple syrup, or was it the like sugar in the bottom of the glass muddled with an orange? Because that
sugar in the bottom of the glass muddled with an orange. Yeah.
See, that's more the original style. That one is supposed to develop as you drink it, kind of a flavor, and that to me is like it. To me, like that is the style of old fashioned. I think Mike P would like. He likes the spirit.
Likes the stronger, but he wasn't even spirit forward.
No,
it was like it tasted like the ice had melted. But I know the ice didn't.
Maybe they like.
And I watched them make it, so I know it wasn't like watered down. But I was like, it tastes like a drink that you left out.
That's really odd, because generally Maker's Mark is a solid, safe option to order an old fashioned for in any establishment. So
and I know he poured a good deal in there, because I was like, damn.
Yeah.
But then I was like, yeah, let me get it with the Gentleman Jack.
That's funny.
Then I could taste the alcohol a little bit. I was like, this is bearable. But then I was like, I'm gonna switch over to a good beer. You know.
It's funny because your parents have only had no, I just poured straight whiskey for your dad. He didn't even want old fashioned.
Yeah, he drinks like me.
Yeah. So like in my eyes, I was like, they probably don't remember. I mean,
no, Mom remembers the one you made.
Does she?
You made her an old fashioned.
Yeah.
Because
I did.
As soon as I was like, Brandon has spoiled me. My mom was like, yeah, those drinks, like, those were good.
Well, look, the more I've thought about it, I mean, how many episodes have we done? For up until what, like episode 90 something, I made almost 2 old fashions for like 40 something episodes. We switched to old fashions when we moved here.
Yeah, we tried a couple other random ones from your book, but we primarily do old fashions.
Yeah. So like, at this point, I've made roughly, if we did like 40 episodes, I've made like 80 old fashions at this point.
Well, some of those episodes we both had 2.
Yeah, well that's what I mean. Is if we in 40 episodes, 2 cocktails generally per episode. It's like 80 something cocktails, not including.
Yeah, I forgot you make it in all together and then divvy it out in the drink. So I was like, that's actually like 160 technically, but you're making one at a time to pour into 2 glasses.
You're not wrong. But yeah, to be fair, like I do use generally pretty decent whiskey. I use, it's not. I mean, even then, like I use like Rittenhouse, like that's not super crazy expensive. It's just not the general Jack Daniels, which weirdly is roughly some of the same price as some of the shit I just drank. It's just not the greatest.
Good. Yeah.
I guess in a really weird way, I almost would like to try to make an old fashioned with Jack Daniels just for the challenge of like.
I don't want to cut you off, but I do want to cut you off.
Go for it.
To me, Jack Daniels and Captain Morgan and all those, they're like the
ultimate generic.
They're the cheaper. Like, it's not Admiral Nelson and blah, 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 which actually is pretty decent.
Yeah.
But they're like the cheaper party one you get when you want to splurge a little bit. So, like, when we're making the cocktails, we're going to do fucking 4 Roses, Rittenhouse, all that.
Yeah.
I want to do, like, a Buffalo Trace, a Jack, Kirkland. And I want to... You tell me the amount that you need for each whiskey. And I want to be the one to pour them. And then you make the cocktail your way. But I want to pour them. That way, I know which one's in which. You really don't. Then you tell me which one your favorite is.
Okay, so the only problem I know with that is Jack Daniels is significantly darker than Buffalo Trace. Just in color alone. So it'll be...
Then you tell me what to put in the cocktail.
Here, you know what?
I'll make the cocktail.
We'll do it. We'll just... Yeah.
I know how to make cocktails. I don't know why I'm saying you make them. I know how to make cocktails. You just got to tell me what to put in them.
Yeah, I mean, generally... that's what's really weird. Is I don't... I want to know, like, just generally, like... How much better of a drink is something going to be if it's made by... you know, a bartender. Like, I guess in my mind, like... A professional bartender is going to be able to, like, know, like, slowly, like, I'm becoming good at knowing my whiskeys when I make, like, our old fashions. Like, I'm starting to recognize, like, you know, like, okay, this one's sweeter, this one's not, you know, so, like, this one needs less simple syrup in old fashioned than this one. I don't necessarily change them up too much. That's why they're generally either just, like, sweet or not. But I got to imagine, as a bartender who's probably made thousands of cocktails, they have a certain absolute timing in knowing, like, this whiskey melts the ice this fast versus this whiskey. And the weird, like, I would love to sit down with, like, Anders Ericsson or Greg from How to Drink.
Or Eric Andre, yeah.
Or Eric Andre. Like, those bartenders that are, like, on YouTube that have made thousands of cocktails, and just be like, hey, so, like, when you do decide to make a drink with, like, a different type of whiskey, do you consider, like, the thickness, the consistency of that whiskey and how it's going to melt?
The thing is, I think you and me, to an extent, already do that. Because
I think so.
We came from... I don't want to call it culinary because it sounds fancy. We came from cooking. Like, we have a decent palate. Like,
Agreed.
even coming up with this one, like you and me sitting here talking last week, where we're like, what if we did this? What if we added this? Like, we weren't just being like, oh, what if we added fucking butterscotch chips to this? We were like, what if we made the ice and it was 1-to-1 or half to 2, you know, like, even a simple syrup. We were like, how do we figure that out? How much do we put in, like, this and that? How do we muddle this? Like, what kind of syrup do we use? What kind of this and that? And, like,
yeah, you're not wrong.
You know,
it's
starting to become a little subconscious for us. And I think, like, a master bartender or master chef, whatever, I don't think they necessarily think too hard into it. Like, I think what you're saying, they've made, like, thousands of them.
They just know.
Like, if you were to go ask one, like, oh, what do you think of the ice and the whiskey? I think they just kind of know.
Yeah.
Like...
Oh, no, and that's what I mean, though. It's like, so, like, when they do decide to throw together a cocktail like we did, like, you know, they're going to know, like, you know, if someone wants to make this, that, the other... They want this whiskey versus this, and that's what really intrigues me.
I think it's still like what I'm getting at is, if you were to go ask them, I don't think they would have an answer, like unless they were able to make it right then and there.
True.
I think they're more like a hands-on. Like, if I went to you and was like, hey, can you make me a censored for this episode because we don't want to reveal the name of this drink based off of censored for this episode because we don't want to name the drink that we based this off of, we would just make it.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Well, yeah. I guess just it'd be interesting to really be like, find a way to nitpick all the little intricacies of, like, how they decide.
Like, break down the science, yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, I bought a book called Liquid Science that I have yet to delve into, but I really need to now, because now I've watched, like, 3 different
I let
Cocktail.
the ice and the mint scent at the bottom.
Mhm.
Sorry to cut you off again.
Yeah.
I let that sit there so I could finish it before the transition because we want to make a second one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to switch to the other ice.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a lot better.
I'm very interested to see how that melts. Because this did, I mean, that's the thing, is like over the episode, this one did pretty okay. And it's the half and half one. So, but I think with that, we should transition.
Yeah, I know we don't have to do that anymore, but we're going to make another one of these.
Make another one. Be back. And we're back.
Oh, God.
Did it just hit you?
Yeah.
Hold on, we can wait.
Oh, no, that's good content, buddy. It was literally, I leaned into the microphone and was like...
I farted right before I clapped.
God, that smelled like cauliflower.
Cheers.
I don't know if I want to cheers this because my nose is plugged right now.
I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't think it was...
Dude, that was straight. I leaned into the mic and was like... It was literally like boiled cauliflower.
Eat.
It's probably the fan.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely the fan to the here of me that blew it straight to your face.
Did you change the bitters?
Nope.
Okay.
I think just simply the difference in the ice is just that extra.
I think so.
Yeah.
It was also already a little melty, so we're already getting that like
Yeah, you're not
dilution in there a
wrong.
little bit.
Yeah, I fucked up and forgot to put the ice away.
It's okay. I fucked up and forgot to remind you.
It's all right, but
I almost said forgot to forgive you. I already said you're forgiven.
yay.
Yeah.
Anyways, you
just spilled a little.
did I?
Yeah.
Oh no. I was more worried about this thing.
It's okay.
Anyways, you... Oh, my mic thing fell. You were able to, rehome some of the kittens.
Yeah. 2 of them so far.
Yeah.
Almost 3.
Almost 3?
Ivy and Brennan came over. I think they named the cat Bolon.
Botan.
Botan. Yes, it's Botan from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, he is...
Yeah.
Is it he? She?
She.
Sorry, I was going to say it must be she. Most of them are she's.
Most of them are she's. I'm keeping the he. His name is Garlic Bread.
Okay. You are going to keep him?
I'm fairly certain, yeah. So I rehomed that one to Ivy and Brennan, which they were the ones that said we should DM a campaign. They really want to play.
Yeah.
And then Sammy and Keith, I rehomed one to them as well. I don't think they've picked out a name yet.
Yeah.
But they got one. And then Chloe came over to hang out with the kittens and wanted to try to socializing her dog with kittens because her dog's real skittish.
Mm-hmm.
She almost took one home.
Yeah.
Because that cat like slept in her lap the entire time. And I was like, yeah, this is my plan. Come play with the kittens and take one.
Yeah. That's funny.
But I still got some, maybe not by the time of this episode, some maybe all of them been rehomed.
We'll have to see. We'll see. If you're interested, definitely, again, if you're interested, reach out.
Yeah.
I mean, I know this will be,
2 weeks?
2 weeks
Roughly.
from now? Yeah, so we'll see.
Weirdly, like, yeah, 2 weeks, which is weird because we didn't record twice last week.
No.
Huh.
Because we decided to brainstorm instead because we were like, you know what, we're already 2 episodes. We can't get too far ahead. I honestly think 2 is the magic number.
I think 2 is the max we should do.
If we start
it
getting
gives us a break to where like we can do all the other shit we need to do. We can still stay a little topical. We don't change too much in our appearance. You know.
Yeah.
If one of us gets COVID.
Yeah, like one of us doesn't have a shit haircut for 3 weeks on the podcast once he got it.
I mean, that's been me a lot.
Me too. I mean, shit, mine was bad. But like, I was like, oh man, I got a haircut in like 2 weeks ago. I fucking still.
When I was editing the thumbnail for the episode that dropped this week,
yeah,
I still had the full beard.
The 96?
96 or 97. One of those two.
97.
Yeah, but I still had the full beard in the thumbnail. In the episode before, I still had
Your hair?
I had the long hair, but I had shaved the sides. And like looking at the thumbnail and rewatching the episode, I was like, man, that looks fucking good. Why did I shave my hair? And then I rewatched this episode where I had shaved my beard and gave myself the fade and was like, why the fuck did I shave my beard? Like,
I don't know, man. I mean, it does look good, though. Like, it's not bad, so you're not, you know.
And the thing that's going to be funny is going to the Ren Fair this weekend for an episode that drops 2 weeks from now. I want to do the mohawk.
Yeah.
Just because I always want to have a mohawk. So I'm thinking of shaving the head into a mohawk because I'm basically going to cosplay Finna. And he's going to be a monk, but I want to do him at like level 10. So he's going to have like some arcane tattoos. So I want to like do the mohawk and then like
draw some shit
on that connects to the tattoos that I already have.
Yeah.
And like then regrow out the hair.
That'd
so like
really
when I
cool.
edit the thumbnail for this episode, I'm going to be like, why the fuck did I shave my head into a mohawk?
It was worth it.
I hope it'll look cool. I think it will.
After having already drank it for a little bit, I do think the half ice is better.
I think so too.
It's a little too much. It's too sweet right
I let
away.
it melt a little bit.
It's a little too sweet. There's no balance.
I did have an idea.
Yeah.
Did you, when you did the half and half, did you mix it when you put it into the ice? Okay.
Yep, I gave him a quick swirl to make sure.
So what I was thinking was for the water portion, freeze that first.
And then
and like dye it a different color. Yeah.
But then the bottom half is just going to melt immediately and it doesn't dilute the right way.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. That's why I asked if you mixed it together, because that would be fucking... Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Throw some chocolate like color, like black, into the red side.
It'd be kind of cool. I mean, I could still add color, but it's not gonna...
Well, you could add... We could freeze a sheet of ice, like use some food coloring to make it black. Freeze it and then kind of like chop it up a little bit to throw into that ice cube. Couldn't do the other thing that I was talking about, which I know you know what I was talking about. Can anybody guess what it is?
What we're making?
It sounds very obvious to me and you, but that's because we know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, no one. To be fair, I don't
think anybody's gonna guess what all is in here, but I think someone might be able to guess what's in the ice.
Maybe.
Based off of what I said. And the color that it already is.
Yeah.
But I'm covering it so you can't see.
Yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing is most of the time I drink is here, and it's just, you can't even see the ice necessarily.
It's true.
I mean, maybe you can, but definitely can't see it.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I think it's a...
It is. It's a little too forward now.
Yes.
Still good.
Yeah. But
that said, I am testing some stuff at home for the other cocktails.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be impressed with me, buddy.
Dude, so like this was obviously like my first test run at my cocktails. I still need to gather some ingredients for the other one.
Well, that
the
one's
first
on me.
one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant the other cocktails.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. I got to start.
I didn't mean the other. I meant the other.
Yeah. I got to start working on those in my mind too.
Honestly, fucking, we can brainstorm them out, man. Like, text each other while we're at work, figure them out. Like, what do we think would go in it? What would be good? You can help me figure out the other cocktails.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have time. We got it. I think it's, I mean,
But I think you'll be impressed. And then going back to the Ren Fair thing, I'm thinking of making the other one of this.
Yeah.
To bring there. Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but I definitely think you only suggested halfway through the day.
Yeah. Well, Friday we're not going to the Ren Fair. Friday we're going to Echo Break.
Okay.
Yeah, I just remembered I was wearing their shirt. We're going to their show on Friday. And then after their show, we're going to the hotel. Justin, who's in Echo Break, she's leaving Echo Break, but he's in it still. He's got the hotel. We all paid him for it. We're all going there. We're going to party, like after party of the show.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, go to Ren Fair, come back party. We're supposed to go to the show Sunday, or the Ren Fair Sunday, and then come back that night.
Yeah.
But I might just come back Sunday, because I got to get the rest of the kittens that I still have. I have to bring them to my parents' house because I have an inspection at my townhouse. Again. Yeah.
What the fuck? For what?
It's like the annual inspection. It's weird. Like, normally, you haven't had an apartment, but
No.
normally when you rent something, like, before you move out, like, before your lease is up,
Yeah.
like, in order to get your security deposit back, they have to inspect.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me.
A lot of places, they'll do it after you've left, which I don't like because they make shit up.
Yeah, no.
I like them to do it, like,
While
if my
you're
lease
there.
is up October 31st, show up, like, the first week of October.
Yeah.
This place does it the month before, and, like, I don't think they do it, like, again after,
Okay.
which is weird. If they do it again after, which I have to call tomorrow to figure out. If they do it again after, I'm cool with that. Because then, you know, you show up in September, look around at stuff and go, oh, well, that's kind of messed up. Like, we're going to have to charge you for that. Then I can be like, okay, I'm going to fix it.
Yeah.
And then you check again. And you're like, yeah, you fixed everything. You can get your security deposit back. But, I don't know. They're coming... They sent me a text. And they were like, hey, we're coming the week of Memorial Day weekend. Like, which means I have all of this week to fix all the shit I gotta fix. Which I already fucked up. I thought my walls were all the same color. Like, I thought they were all white.
Yeah.
Or like this weird brownish color.
Well, you didn't paint them.
No, but
right?
They used like the cheapest latex paint.
Yeah.
So like the first time I took a shower in there, I wanted to use a hot shower because I had just gotten back from the gym and was like,
yeah,
you know, I'm gonna take a fucking hot ass shower in here, but not like scalding hot, not like a girl's shower. Sorry, ladies, but like hot enough to steam up a little bit, open my pores,
make
you know,
it nice.
And it just fucking, like, the paint just fucking melted off the walls in certain areas.
Well, that's where you'll be like, bro, I didn't paint. This is what you put on there. You're not going to charge me because the paint you did sucks.
I did tell them that.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, well, you know, like, you caused it. And I was like, I'm not going to argue it. Like, you guys use really cheap paint. Next time, don't use this kind of paint. Use this paint for your bathroom because it won't fucking melt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wound up... The paint samples that I got 2 gallons because I did put some holes in the walls. Not like holes in the walls, but like, you know.
You put up a bunch of like stuff on the walls so you could decorate and stuff. So you're just going to have the quick mud epoxy paint.
Yeah, and I fucked up and I used like, when I tried to hang up
epoxy.
I don't know.
Anyway, sorry.
But I fucked up when I was hanging up those like string lights the first time. And then the cats wound up destroying them, so all the work that I did hanging them up broke them. But I used like I used a staple gun, really small staples, but like, you know, it's a little string light. I stapled it in like that.
Yeah,
it's just gonna cause a little hole, nothing
very
too
crazy.
Tiny. When I pulled the staples out, it just pulled a bunch of the drywall out. So now I got to go through spackle paint, and I spackled the top of my stairs and like went to paint them after I painted the bathroom. The paint in the bathroom is a little bit browner. It's like a cream, like a... You ever like pour a little bit of coffee on a piece of paper?
Yeah.
That like light brown you get?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I couldn't tell in the bathroom. I thought it was the tiles like causing a little bit more darkness, reflection of light.
Here's the thing: is it's like I don't think they should charge you because the paints are different fucking colors anymore. I think as long as they look like they're good colors.
That's why I'm thinking of just painting the entire stairs area that.
Yeah.
But right now I already have some lights hung up on the bottom of the stairs. I'll send you photos. It looks really cool. You haven't been over in a while.
Yeah.
But I would have to paint the entire area. So I would have to paint like that wall that connects to my living room. It would be noticeable. Like, this is a different color of paint, you know?
But, I mean...
So what I'm going to do just to... It's going to cost me a little bit of money because I bought 2 gallons because I was like, yeah, I'll use it on all of this. And then before I move to fix up the other holes, when I pull like my pictures and stuff off the wall, I'm going to have to get like maybe a half gallon of paint for the white.
That's fair. I mean, well, here's the thing is if you're going to do that too, like just let me know on a day and we'll come in and fucking hammer it out.
I'm literally only covering up like tiny holes. So like... You know, I can knock it out in a Wednesday. You know.
True. Well, I just meant like still like even with the painting, just to really get it done like really quick and efficiently. We'll just knock them out.
It would actually help because when I was trying to do the stairs, like I still had 9 cats at the time.
Yeah.
So all of the kittens were trying to follow me on the stairs, and I'm sitting there like, you know,
dance.
Yeah, literally.
They were like, you're going to dance if you want to, but we want you and you're going to.
Yeah. Dude, try getting fucking ready in the morning with 9 cats.
Dude, I cannot imagine. Well, I get up so early in the morning. Melissa's still sleeping. My literal morning routine is I get up, I get Penny out. I have to basically play with her for a little, not even play with her, just pet her for a little bit at the top of the stairs. Get her to go downstairs and go potty. Let her go upstairs, and then she just cuddles in bed with Melissa. Well, I get dressed first, then I get Penny out.
You're just outside, just fucking dick out.
Well, I don't even do that. We just take her to the basement, open the door, and let her go out. And I'm like, hey, the only thing I have to do is make sure I turn the lights on because coyotes, I guess, apparently were seen somewhere by here. So I'm like, well, might as well.
There was a meth lab explosion somewhere by me.
Fuck it.
And an active shooter over by my brother's house.
Neat.
We live in different worlds now, Brandon. But no, I get you. But like, kittens are more nocturnal than dogs. Like, dogs will be awake when you're awake. Kittens, no matter what, like they generally sleep during the day. Like that's cat naps. They nap throughout the day, and then they're up for a few hours, and then they nap, and then they're up. These ones, I wake up so early for work.
Yeah.
That's right when they're, like, awake. So they see me get up, and they're like, fuck yeah, you're awake, let's play. And then Milkshake knows that I leave for work.
Yeah.
So Milkshake is like, don't leave. Like, it's the cutest and saddest shit in the world. Like, she literally will get in front of me, like, don't go down the stairs. Don't go out of your bedroom door. Don't go out of that door. She's jumped in my backpack a few times. Like, no, you can't take this.
No.
It's the cutest, saddest shit in the world.
Oh, fuck. That's
literally is why.
And it's the thing and the fact that you did take her in that I think she's like,
yeah, she's
absolutely
like,
loves you, appreciates you. He's like,
which is the thing where people that have been asking about the kittens, they're like, oh, are you gonna rehome the mom? Like, I've had a couple people, they're like, oh, I'm looking to actually like start breeding kittens if you want to rehome the mom. And I'm like, no, this is my cat. And they're like, well, I thought you were with Dodie and Bird. And I was like, those are my sister's cats.
They happen
don't you own them? They're my sister's cats.
They happen to be here. But I didn't choose them. I chose Milkshake.
Yeah. But I
On
only chose
accident.
Milkshake because of the other two.
Because of
I do
Dodie.
love the other two.
Agreed. I
But-
mean, no, 100%. I mean,
Yeah.
yes, but also different
Yeah.
situation.
But Milkshake is like, that's my fucking cat.
Well, there's also essentially you actually adopted Milkshake, like versus fucking
Yeah.
Dodie and Bird had they needed a place to go. Like you literally had to take them. So it makes sense. So I mean.
They're all,
Are they doing better? It looks like
they're doing better.
Based on the snaps you've been sending me, it looks like they've been doing better. So
Yeah,
that's cool.
they're getting closer. They still get cranky. They've broken a couple of my things, but they get startled and then they run and they knock a glass over, or one of the kittens thinks that my Spyro the Dragon toy is a toy and chews the wing off. But they're fucking cute.
Yeah.
And going back to the adopted thing, a little bit sad as well. I thought of this yesterday.
Yeah.
Because Milkshake wants to play with Dodie and Bird. She remembers Dodie and Bird.
Yeah.
Dodie and Bird, every time they get locked up somewhere, they forget the other cat exists.
So it's always new.
So it's always new. Which sucks with these inspections because I have to keep fucking locking them up. But Milkshake remembers them. She remembers people. Like, if you've been over and played with her, she fucking remembers you. And wants to come play with you.
Well, in a sense, they definitely had different upbringing. She was a street cat versus those two were, I assume, adopted as kittens by your parents, right? For them?
Well,
or relatively really young.
I actually found out. I didn't know this, surprisingly enough. My grandpa got a cat. Kansas grandpa got a cat for my cousins. That cat got out, came back pregnant. So Dodie and Bird are my grandpa's cat's kittens.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't like...
My parents legitimately got those cats, like, right around the same age as my kittens right now. And was around them the entire time, because, my parents lived, like, right around there.
Gotcha. So they're super domesticated versus Dodie is like, Milkshake's got to be like, I need to remember every person I meet because I need to know if they're bad or good because I've been on the street.
Yeah, she's a street cat, which is... I was going to make a joke, and then I felt really sad about myself.
Do it, and then we can... you should just do it, and then we can call it an episode.
Well, I wanted to say the other sad thing about them, because it reminded me about me. But anyways, Milkshake is my cat. She's a street cat. And that's also my taste in women. But the fucking sad thing I was trying to get at was their relationship. I was thinking of it yesterday.
Yeah.
Because Milkshake, she's the one that was adopted into the family. The other ones were around for a little while. They're used to each other. Milkshake's new.
Yeah.
Milkshake is me. She's the fucking stepchild. She wants to play with her siblings, but her siblings are like, fuck you. We don't know you.
Yeah.
I was literally sitting there, like, wasn't drinking, was just chill. My Adderall had worn off. I was like as sober as can be, and I just looked at Milkshake while she was trying to play with Bird and was like, oh, fuck. And I texted my stepbrother. It was like, I fucking love you, dude. I was like, we need to hang out more. I'm watching these cats try to get along, and I'm getting sad.
Oh, god damn it. Dude, you know what? Like, I guess we'll wrap up on this sad fact. I thought I
can keep going past an hour. A little bit past an hour.
A little bit.
I did notice the episodes that were like hour 6. did a little bit better than the 48-56 ones.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I forgot to switch to you.
It's okay. A lot of people forget to switch to me.
To be fair, it definitely gets a little harder the later in the episode because we've definitely we've consumed alcohol. So I also enjoyed other things than this in between. So, but no, the one thing that I hate that I'm so bad at keeping in contact with other people and hanging out with friends. Like, I feel like I never have time for anything. So, like, deciding to make, like, it's almost like, essentially, I can have one hangout a week.
Yeah. I legitimately have, like, Wednesday is my day for myself to get stuff done. And, like,
to be fair, we get together on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
And then I have Pathfinder on Mondays. But, like, I literally, the night that I texted you, when I was surprised you were awake, where I was like, hey, I need help. Like, not that way. That was 2020, 2021.
Yeah, no, that was 2020. That was 2020.
But I for clarity, so it doesn't sound weird.
For the kittens.
I texted Brandon and was like, hey, I need people to start coming and play with the kittens. Like, I need fucking help.
Melissa is also down. We just got to actually figure out when we can, but yes.
Good. But the message I sent you was like, you know, we fucking know each other. I, like, literally opened up and was like, hey, I'm really fucking tired. Help.
Yeah.
The message I sent to everyone else was kind of a copy paste. I sent it to dudes, girls, non-binary, whatever.
Whoever.
It was people that I trusted.
Yeah.
And people I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
People that I dated, people that I fucked, people that I didn't fuck. It was everybody. But I wanted, like, I had such high anxiety that I was like, I have to make sure that there's no miscommunication. So the message was literally like, it was at 3 a.m. I was like, hey, I know what 3 a.m. texts look like. This is not it. And it was like a paragraph that I sent to people that was like this fucking long.
Yeah.
Where it was like, I'm copying pasting this to a bunch of people. I literally said some shit to some of them where I was like, I know we talked for a while. I know we did some stuff. Maybe we didn't. I don't know. I'm sending this to a lot of people. Anyways, I trust you to come play with my cats. Please come play with my cats. Don't read into this too much. There's no ulterior motive. Like, a bunch of people were laughing at it. A few people, like, didn't respond. Some people I didn't expect to responded and are helping me rehome the kittens. But
I mean, I've asked a couple coworkers, and it's one of those, like, some of them are like, not yet. I'm not, you know, it's unfortunate. It's not, you know, not everyone's looking for a kitten right away. So you try to. You know.
I even messaged some old army buddies and was like, I sent them that same message, and then I was like, actually, that sounds weirder now that I look at who I sent this to. I was like, hey, we haven't seen each other since, like, 2016, but, like, I have a bunch of kittens and I need help. Like, does anybody want to come play with them, take some photos, see if anybody wants a kitten?
Yeah.
And, like, I only want to keep 2 of the kittens. I have 9 right now. Like, help.
Yeah. But now you're down to 7.
Yeah. Lucky number 7, man.
Hey. Yeah. But.
Yeah, I just have to rehome 2 more.
So, yeah. If you're interested, you know.
Yeah, let me know. This episode comes out 2 weeks from us recording it, roughly. So, like, maybe I don't need help anymore.
I think this will be like September. Hold on.
Dude, today is Tuesday.
September 12th.
Do you know what happened that Sunday?
Honestly, probably a lot of people went to church.
Yeah.
Or football. It would, honestly, you know what? It's probably the second game of the fucking season. And, total last minute
thing.
Yeah.
Fuck. The 10th. Or no, we're doing it the 11th.
No.
The 10th. Whiskey thing.
That's the 10th. It'd be the 10th.
Do you not remember the bit?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it'd be the 10th. But I think...
Sorry, I forgot.
November 6th, I actually said fuck it, and I got tickets to my first Lions game.
No shit. I've been to a couple. I used to get in for free on Flag Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All I had to do was pass out the American flag, which looking back is like propaganda, but I got in for free.
No,
that was the Tigers. Sorry.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I went to... No, apparently, like, because I'm in the union, they posted that they're doing... There's the Lions organization is doing a union day. But it happens to be the Lions versus the Packers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually,
we'll see.
I was actually a Packers fan when I actually paid attention to football, which was before I turned 10.
No, I mean, that's the thing. Is like, Brett Favre was great.
Yeah, that's why I was a fan of them.
100%. Yeah. Brett Favre was the shit. Aaron Rodgers is also pretty great. I don't mind the Packers other than I'm a Lions fan.
Yeah, well, I wasn't from here either.
And that's the thing, is necessarily you're not from here, so you don't have the, like, you've lived here forever.
The only thing I do have is U of M.
That's fair.
Like, I've had that since I was 6 years old, and that's because I wanted my dad to love me. Also, I like their colors more.
Fair. No, I when I was a kid, like when I was like probably like 5 or 6, I went to like a kids like football thing at the Silver Dome where they had like a bunch of like the linemen and a couple like maybe like a receiver and like a safety and some people that you got to like meet them, sign whatever, bunch of little things, but it was really cool. And I remember like I drew this picture. Now that I think about it, it's kind of really sad. I drew a picture of Barry Sanders and I gave it to one of these players. I was like, can you give this to him?
Now that you've done that, I really want this to be a thing. If this is a dream, I'm hopeful. It's a dream. I gotta put more effort in to make this happen. But I hope that eventually we get invited to like VidCon or something.
Yeah.
Not even have to have a panel, but just get invited as like a featured creator, like have some meet and greets or something. And I really want someone to draw fan art of one of us and ask the other to give it to the other. No,
sitting next to each other.
No, what I want them to draw fan art of one of our guests.
Yes.
And Jeff. I want you to draw Jeff. And then give it to us. Either Jeff. Give it to us. Draw Jeff and Jeff kissing. And then give it to us and ask us to give it to Jeff's. That's all I want.
You're going to force us to go Xerox a copy?
Draw it twice.
Or at least make us a copy.
I will commission you.
Random stranger. Oh my god, that'd be funny.
Seriously,
as fuck.
I'm saying it now. Whoever does that, if we do get any kind of meet and greet, be it a VidCon or even a live podcast or live whatever we do, whoever comes to us for the meet and greet and gives us. Yeah, come with us. Unless you're under 18, don't. But whoever does this, whoever comes to a meet and greet, whenever we get to a point where we can do that, 2022. What year is it? 2023.
Yeah.
I thought it was 2020 again. Holy fuck. But whoever does this, I've said that twice, thrice, fourth. Whoever comes to us at a meet and greet and gives us fan art, that's not us, but is anybody else we've had on the podcast, a sketch, a TikTok, whatever. Draw them out. Come to us and ask us to give that to them. I will pay for your ticket. The thing is, you have to pay for your ticket to get to the meet and greet. So come with a receipt and show me what the receipt is.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if they got into it, we know they paid.
But still bring me a receipt, because there's Groupons, and then sometimes, like, I know when I went to see Tiny Meat Gang, I was part of their Patreon, so I got into their exclusive early bird thing. So, like, my VIP tickets, I bought them for me and Teresa. They were actually like $100 cheaper.
That's fair.
Because I pay for the Patreon, you know.
Yeah, just show. Yeah, it's essentially, just show.
Yeah, just give me your receipt, or like show me a screenshot, whatever, and I will pay for that ticket. And if you are of drinking age,
I'll make you a cocktail.
Yeah, actually, if it's a live show, fuck it, we can call them on stage.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
That would be dope.
Like, yeah, someone from the audience. That honestly would be great. I would I would just be like, this is the drink.
Yeah.
And I'd make a good solid drink and be like, hey, like, I'm gonna make it on stage.
It could be us like IDing them when they come on stage. Be like, oh, you're 19?
Back down.
Get back down there.
Get someone else.
Actually, no, sorry, sit down. You can sit up here. But did you come with your parents? No?
This is going live. We can't do this.
Did you come with anybody else? Is any of them 21? No?
Whoops.
Is anybody out there 21? Raise your hand. Okay. Can pick one of those people? Someone cool. No, don't pick the black guy. Just for the bit, I gotta say something that's a little racist, so people that don't know my family are like, "Whoa, it's my dad." That would be beautiful. Oh my god.
Oh, he's just like, what the fuck?
I make him sit in the front row too, so she's like, "Oh, that guy looks cool," and I'm like, "No, fuck him."
Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah,
and watching.
Thank you so very much. We love you. We appreciate you. I don't want to keep you longer, but Brandon, I have to say this now. I was looking at the algorithm stuff, like ways to manipulate it. We just talked about doing the call to action, which is like, comment, subscribe, and suck our ass. A lot of people are saying you need to do that at the beginning of the episode, like within like 3 minutes.
It makes sense.
Not right at the beginning. Come in, talk a little bit, and then within 3 minutes do the call to action, because the algorithm actually, they like comments at the beginning and a little after the middle.
Well, regardless, thank you to anyone that decides to listen to us and watch us. If you're still listening, according to our audio thing, someone from California listens.
We still have that. Like one person, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Thank you, whoever you are.
Post Malone. Please.
Oh.
Actually, no.
Maybe it's Alex's mom. Lori? You don't know her.
Yeah, but we talked about this in an earlier episode. There was a bigger YouTuber that I was messaging or emailing, which is weird. That's another dream. Maybe they like saw that we were at like 80 episodes.
Maybe. Regardless, either way, thank you to whoever's listening. We appreciate all of you. It doesn't matter. It's just awesome.
If you're famous, though, we appreciate you a little bit more.
Yeah, no.
I will suck your dick for a shout out. I swear to God, I'll do it. Just not as aggressive as that. I'm good at it. I don't know if I'm good at it. I've never done it, but I feel like I know what I'm doing. God, this is a train wreck at the end.
This is a train wreck.
Anyways.
Thank you guys for listening. We love you guys. Have a great week.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Like, comment, subscribe, suck our ass, and draw some fan art. We love you.
Bye, guys.